Okay. Are we here?
All right, no, we are now. All right, guys, we're going
Okay.
fast.
Hey, what's
I
up?
think Steven
Okay,
has a
guys.
statement.
I
Steven
wanted
has
to
a
talk
statement.
real fast. Okay, guys.
So
Here we go.
stupid.
Okay.
He's so
I wanted to talk
stupid.
real fast about what Mankino is saying and why it's not
Man.
necessarily the worst idea to say in the chat, okay? Okay, so let's take okay, we're gonna use the example of dieting and working out because it's something that I'm starting to do now and I'm familiar with it, okay? This is okay. So for somebody to go on a diet and they want to do like the dieting thing and they want to start lifting weights, there are a million different things, pieces of advice that you can give them, right? There's a million different ways that you can min-max your diet and pay attention to nutrients and get only freshly grown produce and grow your own food and slaughter your own cows, right? But typically, when you talk about a beginner, you want to boil it down to the basics, right? Because the easier a diet and workout plan is, the more chances of success that they'll have following it, right? Does that make sense? You want it to be the easiest and most simple thing ever so that even the most basic person could follow that plan and be okay, right? Um, in a way that it's not directly related, but in a way what we're talking about is the concept of Occam's razor, right? Where although we're kind of misapplying it here, but regardless, typically if you've got a problem, you always want to go with the simplest solution, right? That's not really Occam's razor. It kind of is, but not really, but kind of close enough, right? So what Man King earlier was talking about in regards to having two internet connections set up, that is a perfectly valid way to deal with DDoSers. And Man King's Mankino or whatever, his method will work, and it definitely will work. But the only problem is, in my personal opinion, since I know that I'm dealing with a bunch of people who have no networking experience, no desire to spend additional money, blah 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 blah. What I want to do is I want to give them the most simple, cheap solution that will get the job done. Does that make sense? So even though I know that having them set up two internet connections might be good, the cost for doing that is greater. The technical know-how is greater because now everybody has to figure out how to configure their stuff to work with two separate internet connections. The hardware costs are greater because now you need a router that can handle those connections. And I don't even know how you'd set this up. Would you have people like connecting it on both computers? Every computer's connect. Like it's just like the whole cost and the whole technical know-how for that setup is a little bit more complicated than just having everybody sit behind a VPS, you know? So okay,
I
so
get
That's
it.
great. That was yeah. So you're sorry, is what you're saying.
I think that's what we're seeing here, guys.
Are you?
Are you
Be the bigger man.
so there. That's it's not so. I understand that guy is saying that it's not difficult for him, but when you're talking about a lot of people who don't know anything about any of this, I feel like what if one guy is on like the bullshit and then he accidentally logs onto Skype on like the wrong network or something. Then like all of the IPs have been exposed and then that whole network is exposed. So now even though you have two different networks set up, now both of the networks are compromised and you've got to change the IP address on both of them, you know?
So
Like
would you say this is part of your narcissism behavior?
what do you mean?
Oh my
Well, you can't say sorry. You're just deflecting.
Well, I'm sorry because the guy is a big fan and now I feel like an asshole for just like
I
burning
was.
him.
That's why
All
I
right.
was.
Well, see, we've
Like a
we've made
dick.
progress. We've made progress.
Okay, that's progress. Man, I was biting my tongue the whole time. I'm like, dude, man, Keto is fucking always in your channel. Always one of those guys talking in your channel, even when you're not streaming. Oh,
Okay.
man. But, all right, let's go on to some viewer Q&A, and let's get some of these questions. So, I think there's a question about ribs for you and Des. I gotta ask it. Let me sort it by new here. All right, I think the first one there's like a list of questions about ribs, but okay. So, do you like spare ribs, Destiny? This is from Manakino. This is actually from Manakino. He's
That was
he's
I
asking.
think that was directed towards desRow.
Yeah, desRow. Do you like spare ribs?
Oh.
Is the spare rib the one that's like super sweet, or we're talking like just ribs in general?
Spare ribs are.
Spare ribs is like the
Spare ribs are-
rack, right?
I'm used
It's
to
not
spare
like
ribs. I'm
it's
used
not
to
like
I'm
dips.
not used to Asian style spare ribs. So like spare ribs, just normal barbecue.
Yeah,
I think they're just. I think it's just ribs that are cut into individual pieces, right? Is that what
yeah. I don't
spare
like
ribs
spare
are?
ribs. It's too sweetie. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it depends how you cook it, right? Like
Yeah.
barbecue sauce is probably what you're thinking, right?
Yeah, no, but like if you go to like TGI Friday and you have some ribs, then yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
those are that's barbecue sauce. Okay, so
Yeah,
you don't like
barbecue
barbecue
sauce.
sauce.
No, no, I like that barbecue sauce
Oh,
ribs. Yeah,
then what's the
yeah,
sweet thing
that's
you're talking about?
like the Chinese version of ribs. Like
Okay. Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh my God, there's all these questions. All right, I'm gonna ask like one of the. Let's see. What side dishes do you like with with ribs? And this is the last question about ribs.
uh, I don't
Wow, we
know.
stumped them. All right.
Yeah, moving on.
All right. Moving on. Wait, that was for you, Manakino, just to make up for lost times. Which units, old or new, would you like to see added to your race in Void? I'd like to see the Void.
That's I don't know, Steven. What do you want Zerg to have right now?
Old
About
ones,
You
like
don't have.
one good anti-air unit. That's
Why?
all I want.
Aegis are good.
so
Suck my
scourges.
fucking
Would
dicks.
you want scourges?
I just want a good anti-air unit. Sure, Scourges would be fun.
All right. What do you want to see in Protoss, desRow?
Mm, I don't know. Reaver. I feel yeah, Reaver. They feel so cool. I just want a Reaver.
You want a Reaver? Yeah, Reaver
Yeah.
would be pretty sweet. All right. Next up, let's see.
Huh.
Okay, what'd you guys think of the whole blog on the Korean newly elected president wants to ban? I guess it came from Kelly Milky's after all. It was, well, originally
Really?
it came off of Loda's blog, right? But Kelly Milky seemed to comment all about it, and
Did she mess up?
well, so apparently, yeah, it was wrong. Like a lot of people some people who are Korean or fluent in Korean, kind of spelt out exactly what the bill or the law or whatever they're trying to pass is, and it's it's not banning gaming. I think it talks some about just treating addiction and stuff like that. I didn't really look too closely at it, but basically, I think that blog was overstating it. So I guess you guys didn't read it either, so we can just pass
No.
on it. No
Yeah.
big deal.
I mean,
I
it
read
would have
all
been
of it. That's
convenient for
fascinating.
the foreign hope. Whenever I see those threads, I always have a smirk. I'm like, maybe this is gonna be your chance, and then every time it's like, oh no, dude, it's not gonna be banned. So,
Yeah.
oh
yeah.
well.
All right. After playing Planetary Annihilation, Acer1791, he wants to hear Destiny's opinion about Planetary Annihilation. What do you think? I don't know. What are some differences between that and StarCraft?
I mean, it's like a totally different game. I think it's cool. I mean, obviously, there's still a lot of bugs and kinks that they have to work out of it, but I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty accessible to a lot of people. Once they get the multi-planetary stuff figured out more, I think there's a lot of potential for it to be a lot of fun.
All right, so
But
now
it
that we've
still
got
has a huge
the
beta thing out of the way. Sorry, go ahead.
now that we've got the PR answer and the money, the cash money, wallets of dollars out of the way, it's not friendly at all. It's like friendly if you're like a huge geek and you want to get into it and you're really passionate. We didn't watch a tutorial, so that's like a little bit biased from me, but and I've never played Civilization 5 or 4 or like Supreme Commander, so I don't know how those games go, but I like it. It has potential. It kind of has like a really nice ambience, atmosphere to it. I'm sure a lot of people will like it. I personally didn't enjoy it too much, but no, they seem like they're doing good work. But I feel like again, like it's really hard to pick up, and the way it works with like you have like three types of workers per fucking like air, naval, and all that shit. It's all there's a lot of depth
Depth.
to
Yeah.
it,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess is good since it's so macro based. But yeah,
Okay.
I mean they got a lot of funding for it, and they're doing like a really good game. I'm just It's not all shiny and rainbows, is what I'm trying to get at. And also getting nuked is fucking ridiculous. Fuck Steven.
desRow didn't like the nukes. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, that's the only time nukes are the best is when you first start playing a game. I remember when I first started playing StarCraft 2, I was just nuking every single game. Those were the good times. When are nukes going to be viable again? Damn it. God, those were the days,
Those are
man.
still in StarCraft 2. I forgot.
Yeah, just ask
I know,
Evelo,
like-
man.
Avilo's using them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's see. All right, here's a guy. I think here's a desRow lover. He's got a bunch of questions. Just wanted to let you know, Des, you're an amazing person. You're one of my top 10 internet personalities now. Keep up the good work. What do you think your chances are at WCG?
So I've got Ishi, Braddock, Jim, and maybe Suppy. Top 2 makes it out. Then there's a bunch of like South American people no one knows and shit, but yeah. So I think I can make it. It's gonna come down to if Suppy makes it, it's gonna come down to beating Suppy and Braddock. I think I can beat Daishi. I don't know about Jim. Jim is motherfucking Jim, but then it's PvP. So yeah, I hope I represent Canada well. I hope I make top 8. If I don't make top 8, I hope I get a stage match. And I hope I make people forget about Combat X, even if it's for a moment.
I think you're way more prevalent than Combat X, dude. Okay.
No, but it's WCG. It's like that's the legacy I have to live up to, man.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see, ChanManV, what do you do to improve your show hosting skills and whatnot? In my opinion, your shows have gone down in quality for the last month or so because you weren't at the top of your game with industry knowledge and questions for the guests. All right, unfiltered time. So,
shit!
Here we go. Okay, all right, it's fair. I guess it's fair. So improving hosting skills.
Wreck
I mean,
them.
I'm always
Wreck
doing
them.
stuff. I'm always doing stuff to try to improve. I watch all my shows like right after each show, just to critique things I've done and just what can be better each and every week. And to your, just to be fair with what you said there, some of the StarCraft stuff recently, yeah, I think I've been a little bit less up to date with some of it just because I've just been crazy busy, and I know like Steven knows that like my work has been crazy busy lately, so I've never actually reached the point where I've actually reached the time cap for myself, especially with this esports stuff. But the last month and a half, 2 months, I've definitely reached that cap. So recently, there's just been stuff that's had to give, and it's almost to the point where I've had to actually go back on the number of shows I can do each and every week. But I recently made some adjustments so that I can continue doing the number of shows I do each and every week for you guys. And yeah, so anyways, just to give you some insight, it's been a time thing for me. I just haven't had enough time. And then one thing I want to throw out that people have been telling me I should do too is that if any of you guys want to help out with anything regarding the shows, like Unfiltered, anything that you guys could possibly help just as a community, go ahead and message me on Twitch and let me know, because right now pretty much do everything. so that's the reason why maybe you've thought that maybe it's shown in some of the recent episodes, but it'll get better, I promise. Future plans for Value Town, running class cards. After running class cards, we have a ton of segments if you've been watching Value Town. So once the card segments are done, we have a ton more segments that will continue going on. Destiny, how much of your streaming success do you account to desRow when you switched back recently?
All of it.
Why would he ask that?
Oh, shit.
desRow carried me on his back like a wrecking
my-
ball.
Like a wrecking ball. Yes. Awesome. Would you agree, Des?
I don't actually know. I don't watch Steven that much when I'm not talking to him, I guess. I guess sometimes I try to make him talk more about strategy. So I don't know. Like, Steven is like super entertaining. He inspires me a lot. And I aspire to one day be like him, or like even one half of him. But I guess like he doesn't talk so much about strategy, and when I come on, I try to make him talk about strategy, even though I rustle his feathers about Korean strategies.
Dude, I saw the Overlord stuff with Kyle, man. That's some brilliant shit, dude. Brilliant shit. Okay, I think, let's see. Question for each of the panels. All right, this is one of the, maybe two more. This is the first of the two. If you could magically grow or shape your hair into anything you wanted, which would you do? One, long flowing woman hair, but manly, like you're in a metal band or German. Or German. Number two, dreadlocks that don't smell. Three, Bob Ross fro. Or four, other. Or five, you're just happy with who you are and wouldn't change a thing, hypothetically. Hypothetically, okay. Alright, Des, which one would you rather have?
Those are really shitty. Well, if I'd had better hair, then I'd be keeping mine. I guess long hair. It can be like romantic. I don't know if you play the guitar and you're like very muscly, and then you like just run around without a shirt with wind in your hair. You're like,
Like
you
Fabio?
know?
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah. So I picked that only for the scenario.
Okay. Steven, type of hair.
What the hell the fuck? I don't know. I like my hair the way it is.
Oh god. Yeah, I think I do too. I couldn't deal with long hair. That's just not gonna work, man. Have you seen Asians with long hair? It looks like crap, dude. It looks like crap. There's no body, man. There's no body in like Asian guys with long hair. Doesn't look good.
I don't know. They all had long hair in The Last Samurai with Tommy Cruise, man.
Yeah, that's different. So, Des, speaking of romance, how's the Alice situation going?
Oh, so I got an update today from Alice. I asked her, and then she was like, "Oh, that's so sweet. I'm glad you guys still are interested in me." And then I said, "Yeah. I mean, after our pep talk, I'm invested in you taking the MFC scene by the balls." That's what I told her. And yeah, she's been busy moving. She's gonna start streaming a lot again soon. And she asked me how to do the emulator for the Nintendo 64. I don't know if I'm gonna help her. If you wanna hang on to being a friend of Alice, maybe I can give you her Skype. Maybe just contact me. I guess I'll do the hookups.
He's like a pimp now or something, man. Jeez. Nice. Okay, last question. Oh man. These are all questions we've answered before, guys.
Is it?
What?
Is that all the questions?
There's more questions. It's just
Are you? I mean, that's very filtered questions, man.
there aren't any unfiltered. Look, you can go and read them too. There's not
Okay,
that many
okay, okay,
questions.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I come from a poor country where freedom is an honored word. I'm struggling every day to earn enough so my family does not have to starve. Every day I am in fear of being shot for trying to support the resistance. But I know that the struggle will be worth it when I finally get to read the Dust Review by Destiny. Steven, what do you think? Did you read it?
I sent it to the dude and then I raped his mom.
Oh my god.
It was on a DVD,
Oh
the
my-
shape of my dick.
Alright, that's gonna be it for questions. Let's
Wait, but there's
What?
like about League of Legends and season 4
Dude,
and
we get into this
Destiny.
shit all the fucking time,
No,
dude.
no, but are you gonna go back for season 4? Are you thinking about it? Like, how are you feeling? We need to know. It's like a 24-hour thing, you know?
It's like
every
a
24 hours.
364 days a year
Yes,
thing, man.
exactly, Steven. We need to know. You're the pulse of StarCraft. When you stop beating, it stops beating.
Thanks.
God. See, I know what he's gonna answer. He's not gonna answer shit like that. All right, here we go.
Well,
let's-
how, like, what? Am I supposed to fucking... What do you want
Are
me to
you
say,
are you
Desro?
are you considering
Are you still playing
going
League?
back for season 4?
Oh, and LOL? I'm sorry, I completely zoned out. I don't know, dude.
All right, okay. Let's put it to you this way: is season 4 more of a motivation, or is Shoutcraft America more of a motivation?
For who?
For you, of course,
Well.
you.
Dude, I'm so out of it. I'm sorry. What's more motivation? I stream and I get money that way. Wait, can you repeat the question?
Would you? So
Okay.
okay, what's either more motivation or more realistic for you? LCS season 4 or Shoutcraft America?
Shotcraft or like WCS?
Oh, the Shoutcraft, obviously. The LCS
Are you gonna
shit is-
try? Are you gonna try for it?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't even know if I can get into fucking GM in time, dude.
What do you mean? GM just came out. Like what? This.
Yeah, like we go,
Recent.
but it's already like fucking full, dude.
Yeah, but so what? You can get
When
into
does
it
the
again.
qualifier for Shoutcraft
They
end?
moved
the
it. They
fifth.
moved it because of desRow's complaining, man.
No,
Oh, well,
because me,
shit.
Scarlet, Huck, and everything were not available. It's on the 5th.
Maybe.
Top 7. Can you do it, baby?
I'll
Top
try,
7?
okay?
That's all it is top 7?
Yeah, because Kane, he gets an
Oh, yeah,
undeserved
King gets
seed.
there. Undeserved. Shut up, man. Jesus. Alright, cool. That's it for questions. No more. Gonna wrap the show. Do some shout outs. Daz, you want to start?
Sure. Alright, guys, so thank you for watching the stream. Thanks to ChanManV for having me on, even though I saved his ass last week. Just kidding.
Oh my god. Okay.
Thanks, Steven, for carrying me on his back. It must be really sore by now. And having me on his stream from time to time. Watch my stream, and watch my pictures and Twitters and stuff. Everything, desRow Fighting. If you have some time, I know there's going to be 3 tournaments going on that weekend, but WCG China, I'm leaving for Saturday. If I never come back, I love you all very much, but I'm leaving for China for 10 days. I don't know if they're going to kidnap me, man, or maybe I'm going to eat some like street food and die, but
No.
yeah, if I never
there's
see
good, man.
yeah,
Food's
okay.
good.
Well, yeah, that's mostly that for me. Thank you all for watching and enjoying the show.
Alright, good luck there, man.
Thank
Good
you.
luck there. I'll be rooting for you. There's so much shit going on, man. There's so many events in the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
It's crazy.
I agree.
Steven, shout outs.
I would like to not give a shout out to Tylenol cold and sinus because it doesn't do fucking shit. I've been taking it like all day yesterday and today. I'm pretty sure my liver is about to fall out of my body. I've downed so many of those pills and they haven't helped at all. So fuck you, Tylenol cold and sinus. I'd like to give a shout out to ChanMan and all my friends. I'd like to give a shout out to an amazing person in chat. He has over 10 years of networking administrative experience. His name is Minasuki or something.
Man,
his
come
name is
on.
Red.
You gotta pronounce his name right. Come on, dude.
Congrats to
You
that
haven't-
guy.
Oh, God.
Phoenix is awesome. Fucking Ting. Oh man, I got more shit to announce soon. I think I'm gonna have a deal with Ting soon, where
Serious?
you don't have to use. Yeah, and then so shout out to them, I guess. But
Nice.
don't buy it. Oh shit! If you're thinking about buying a new phone or switching services, don't do it yet. Wait a little bit, guys. Okay.
Can you get an
and shout out
iPhone?
I don't know.
Ting?
Why the fuck would you want an iPhone? Shut
I'm
the
just
fuck
asking for those iPhone lovers out there. Jeez.
Up. Shut up. You're the only iPhone lover here is you because you make money off mobile apps. Fuck you.
Oh, please. Dude.
I'm just kidding. Anyway. Dollar Shave Club. Do you want cheap, affordable razors shipped to your house? Go to my website, click on the blog, click on the link, get some fucking razor blades, clean yourself up, you neck-bearded scrub. You don't look like that. Trust me. I used to be a neck-bearded scrub. But
Oh
now
my
neck is
god, this is so strict.
nice and smooth. Actually, I haven't shaved in a couple of days, but I think it looks smooth. The resolution is
Oh
good
my
enough that it looks like I shaved.
God.
So. Keep an eye
Yeah.
out for fucking Dick Pics 7.0, and I'll be all shaved in those, and everybody will be encouraged to switch to Dollar Shave Club. Otherwise, congrats. Is that everybody? Phoenix. Shout out to Phoenix for the mouse pad and the mouse. Hopefully their keyboard comes out within... I think the keyboard is slated to be released 2 weeks after Half-Life 3 and 2 weeks before DayZ at this point. Hopefully it's soon, though. Okay. Is that everybody? Oh, also, no shout out to Weededmans. That guy fucking is annoying as fuck. I fucking hate him. I hope he dies in real life. I hate playing him on ladder. Except he gave me points yesterday because I beat him twice because he's a scrub motherfucker. But otherwise, okay. Is that it?
Wait, your MMR has sunk that low? What happened to you?
Oh,
You were
ouch.
He's in
GM,
fucking-
like,
He's in
Ouch.
GM. Hey, he's in GM, isn't he?
no way. What is this? Fucking any ladder, man.
Oh, fuck me. Well, at least I won those games. Fuck you.
All right. Love
Shout out to Idris so he can improve his CVP one day, someday. Okay. Is that everybody? Are we good?
Idris gonna be casting Shoutcraft America.
Oh shit! Why am I shoutcasting Shoutcraft America? Where's Total Biscuit at? I'm part of the game
Oh,
station. Or Polaris doesn't he want to boost his brethren up? What an
That's
asshole!
True. That's true. You
Wow.
are part of Polaris? You're part of Polaris?
Hell yeah, I am. I don't.
Oh
Am
my
I not a
God,
community man
that's
to you?
That's surprising. All right, guys. Well, just to round out the shout outs, big shout out to these two guys for doing the show with me today. and appreciate it. So it was a great show. I think we covered a lot of good topics today. And the VODs are going to be at youtube.com/ChanManV. Part 1 is already there, and you can go check it out if you miss any of it right here. Uh-oh, let me link it. Hold on. Let me link it real quick. Oh, shoot. Let folks know, too, whenever you get a chance. Sometimes whenever I'm like or the videos are processing, I don't quite get to it in time and to let people know right when it's up. So the part 2 will be up soon after the show ends. Follow us all on Twitch at ChanManV, at Steven_Banel, and at desRow Fighting. Follow this channel if you enjoy this show or Value Town or Wednesday Night Sprites. I'd really appreciate it. And sub to the channel too if you want to support any of the shows, and I'd really appreciate that too. But tomorrow night we're going to be doing Wednesday Night Sprites, same time as always, 10:30 p.m. Steven, you ever want to play? You guys ever want to jump on? Like, actually, Des, do you ever stay up late now? Like, you guys ever want to come on Wednesday Night Sprites? Some arcade?
Maybe.
Can we play Planetary Annihilation?
Idiot.
One
of these days, I'm going to drag your
Nuke and
asses
desRow
on.
is so much fun, dude. He just gets so mad.
You get so mad.
Fuck you, asshole.
Is it free?
Oh,
is the
shit.
game free?
No.
No,
It's
I got
like
an extra beta key,
$40
though.
to get a.
Oh, he's got an extra beta key. All right.
I still got an extra beta key. Oh,
I'll think.
shit.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Did you like playing Legos when you grew up?
Oh god, did I like it? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Who didn't like
And
Legos?
then
That's
you're
nothing
gonna
to do with
enjoy
Legos.
planets.
desRow thinks
Yeah.
it's like Legos.
Well, it's
But in
just
reality-
like you
What,
make
it's
your
like
fucking tiny
Minecraft?
army, and then you're like, okay, you're gonna look this way to the east, and you're gonna wait for someone to attack you, and it's not gonna move there, and then you just
What
build
the
shit
fuck?
and you wait. It's like Legos. Nothing happens. It's not exciting.
What?
Unless you get
desRow's
nuked.
explanation is actually really good. The cool thing about Planetary Annihilation, say it could be a negative or it could be a positive, depending on how you look at it. But Planetary Annihilation is really an RTS game. It's really a real-time strategy game. Where like the buildings and your strategy and all that is actually kind of important, and I'm guessing it can get really deep in high-level games. Whereas in StarCraft 2, which we've kind of grown accustomed to calling it an RTS, is really very, very loosely based on strategy. It's more of a mechanic slugfest, you know. I'm not insulting anything or saying it's a bad game because of it, but I'm just saying like in reality, StarCraft 2 it's a pretty big mechanic slugfest, you know, where strategy takes a backseat to your ability to control your shit.
Yeah.
Whereas the Planetary Annihilation game is way in the other direction, where there's almost, I don't even know if you can say there's micro in that game, although I guess you could kind of micro a little bit. But for the most part, it's just it's all just like Legos, like a strategy kind of thing, you know?
I still don't get the Lego. I still don't get the Lego analogy, because
Dude,
when you say
yeah.
Lego, I think Minecraft. So
When he says
I'm
Legos,
just-
he just means like you just sit and you kind of just build stuff and put it together how you like to make it look nice, and there's not like a lot of pressure. It's not like StarCraft where like every second counts and you're like constantly microing and macroing,
Huh.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like to me, Mech, like Evelo is playing fucking Legos because he's just fucking retarded. It's like a PF over there, a PF over here. I guess I'll just wait. And then an hour later, you're still fucking playing this fucking guy.
Okay, so SimCity-ish, like, I guess is what you're trying to say. A little
Yeah.
bit? Okay.
Sure.
Alright, guys, well, that's going to be it for Unfiltered. We'll be back next week, same time, same place. Lots to talk about. But for desRow, Destiny, and ChanManV, we will see you next time. Later.
Yep.